Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron for the Mexican campaign featuring the Great War mod. In the last episode, we continued working on getting our focuses done, proceeding down particularly this tree here, trying to get some more factories up and running, trying to get our equipment built, and get the army ready for fighting, which we are still a little far behind on that, so we're going to see what we can do there. And we've also been fighting in the war on the Eastern Front with our 3 divisions. So things are going fairly well over here, actually. We've been able to make some headway. Took a few cities. The Germans have been able to reach the sea here, cut off this pocket. See if they can reduce that or not, and we'll see what we can do. Maybe push towards Minsk. Kinda got some guys in the way, but we'll see how that goes. Now, the few things here is that it was mentioned that, yes, in this time period, Petersburg, or St. Petersburg, is the capital of the Russian Empire, not Moscow, which I had mentioned before. Again, I would say that this particular period I'm not as familiar with as I am for World War II. Also, the Ottoman Empire is in some trouble. They joined the Central Powers and provided absolutely no defense on their border with Russia, and now the Russians are just marching unopposed through Ottoman territory. So that's probably the Ottoman Empire's war right there. They'll be out. We'll see how that goes, but that is probably diverting Russian forces that would be contesting us over here, which is why we've been able to make some headway. We'll see if we can take advantage. Now, the other thing that someone in the comments suggested was that I shift factories from infantry equipment to field artillery and support equipment, primarily because we have a surplus of infantry equipment, but we're behind on, especially support equipment, we're behind on. I mean, it's probably not a bad idea. I mean, we do have a surplus, but 14,000 is not that big of a surplus. I mean, we get into any kind of serious ground war, we're going to burn through that really quick. But we can go ahead and do this. Let's see how it goes. I think I should probably just pour all of the factories into support equipment. Alright, now we cannot change our volunteers, right? No, maximum divisions we can send are 3. So, yeah, there's nothing else we can really do over here, but just use our 3 divisions and see how things go. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look. There's a big gap in the line here in the marshes. There's 6 enemy divisions right there. There's only 1 there. Things are going our way. If we can break this division here, we may be able to have an open road to Minsk. Which is a 20 victory point city. They got reinforcements. What are the Germans doing? I got 3 divisions in there. Alright. Change of plans. Hit them here. Are they reinforcing? We got new artillery pieces. You know, I don't... As much as I'd like to help here... This is costing us equipment we really can't afford. Early motorized, again. I mean, we have the new field guns, but I don't necessarily want to change the production line because it's going to hurt our output. Maybe once we have surplus. Oh well, we'll just continue working on infantry doctrines. Well, we had an opportunity there to break through and try to get to Minsk, but they got reinforcements in before we could make good on it. Oh well. Alright, we have fighters. We go for early bombers? Those are tactical bombers. Better artillery. See, it's 1915. I guess we can switch over to, like, say, oil drilling. Now, let's see. Scouts. Switch over to fighters. Early artillery. Soft attack. It's a major upgrade. Ah, well, we'll go for it. Still gonna take 856 days. Just gotta get that efficiency ramped up. Guess we'll go for that. Now, as far as air support, Baja California. Let's see, what do we got? We have the scouts. Get a squadron of them going. Look at their range. Wow, this is actually... Is this a different new interface? There's our airships. They have a much larger range. They're strategic bombers. Alright, construction efforts done. Dockyard expansion, let's go for that. So up to 10 available. Civilian factories. Just queue in some more military factories. Alright, we're at the +1. It's got 145 days. Let's see, 757 days. And this efficiency is only going to increase, our total output is going to increase. So we'll be fine there. So we've got to get these new divisions. I mean, I could force them out, but they won't be fully trained. Where should we try to put ourselves? Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. They just left a gaping hole in their line. Can we get there first? Yes, we can. Head for Minsk. Oh, there's an enemy division there. The Hejaz has capitulated. The Arabian government has gone into exile, and their main forces have capitulated to the United Kingdom, who is now in control of their home area. The struggles between the United Kingdom and Hejaz only a small part of the conflict. The war between Entente and what remains of Central Powers continues elsewhere. Ottoman Empire has capitulated. The Turkish government has gone into exile, and their main forces have capitulated to the Russian Empire, who is now in control of their home area. The struggles between the Russian Empire and Ottoman Empire was only a small part of the conflict. The war between Entente... Okay, same thing. So, the Ottomans are out of the fight. We're currently winning, but I think we're going to back out of that battle. Let's bypass the city. Let's see if we can encourage them to abandon their position. Okay, they won the battle. We've taken Minsk. Let's continue to advance deep into Russian territory, as far and as fast as we can go. Resistance? No. Go around it, go around it. We're just trying to get the Russians to redeploy. There we go. Left the gaping hole. Won that battle there. There's Smolensk. It's 15 victory points. And it's wide open as soon as we... Oh, coordinated submarines. Oh, we have a new division! Finally, we have a new division. That's going into that army. Right, because you are a field marshal, are you not? Yes. Let's see. Convoy target focus, capital ship target focus. Let's go with capital ship target focus for my subs. Alright, hopefully they didn't tie us down too long. Make for Smolensk. There's probably a garrison. No, there is not. Attacking, trying to tie us down. Won the battle. We've taken Smolensk. See, even though that Moscow is not the capital, it's still a large victory point. Now, we are getting a bit extended here. I have an idea. We're gonna march south. USA joined the Entente. The Kingdom of Romania joined Entente. The Americans joined? Got some Russian troops up here. We are winning this battle. What I want to try and do is see if we can encircle them, but we're wearing out. We're gonna need to break off. That's even worse. They're falling back. And why are they... Experience... Alright, well they're falling out of the battle, so they're fine. Oh, that's our side. This is their side. They have a much more skilled commander than we do. Okay. Oh, they managed to bring forces back and get us all pigeonholed. So now we're kind of stuck. Dockyard expansion. And with the Germans falling back, we are going to fall back. We'll fall back to Smolensk. Alright, let's see. What do we want? Let's put those in the Dreadnought. And let's get the airfield expansion. Alright, up to 11 civilian factories. That's good. Okay, that was a bit strange. Hold on. Pause the game. Pause the game. Tsar Nicholas abdicates. Demonstrations have forced the poor Tsar into official abdication. Though the Tsar has named Grand Duke Michael as his successor, the Duke has declined this offer. The appointment of a weak provincial government, which shared power with the Petrograd Soviet Socialists, led to confusion and chaos both at the front and at home. The army became increasingly ineffective. USSR. Oh, the Russian Revolution has begun. We're still falling back to Smolensk. There was an opening there, but they closed the hole, so... Alright, let's see. What are we looking at? 80 days on field guns. 654 on support equipment. We gotta just put factories in support equipment. They still haven't fully reduced that pocket. Oh, looks like we have rebels popping up all over the place. Oh. Well. Let's see, can we change... Ah, we can change the full-on war economy. Let's do that. So we'll see if that causes lots of trouble for the Russian Empire, which it should. Let's see, we're short 10 support equipment. $65 days to when our field guns are done. And then I think we'll probably transition some factories over to support equipment once the field guns are taken care of. How's the production efficiency coming up? Okay, it's looking better. Let's see, it increases, what, 0.098% per day. We've almost got signal companies, but we really can't do much with that because, again, support equipment. Why have the Germans fallen back so far? My guys are just hanging out there in Smolensk. No, wait, hold the phone. Infantry Division. March this way. Alright, we've actually been able to cut this large chunk off from the rest of the country by just walking there. And the Germans can come in here and hold this territory. Then we can start trying to exploit this a little bit. Come on, get a garrison in Smolensk, please. All right, let's go, let's go. Alright, go move like that. Oh, nobody's there. Oh, you're gonna abandon Vitebsk. Okay, it's fine by me. I'll just take that. They decided to try to stop me from doing that. Alright, we're just taking that. Let's take this city. At this point. We're just gonna walk where they're not. Oh, this is marshland here. So what exactly... Oh, that guy's now cut off. Oh, we have new tech. Hold on. Did I get that message and just not see it? Let's see, it's not 1916 yet. Let's get some doctrine. So it never hurts to improve the doctrines. No, go like this. I don't want to be crossing the river when I fight that division. Currently winning. I mean, we should be able to take out one isolated division. You'd think. "22 days until we're done with field guns." Well, this isn't good. This is not good at all. The French have made rather significant progress. So hopefully that won't become a problem. Because, I mean, if the Central Powers lose the war before I can actually join, that would be bad. Not the end of the world, but would be kind of an annoyance. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, you just stay there then. We've cut off these two divisions. Should the 1916 Olympics be cancelled? Pierre de Coubertin expressed his feelings concerning the 1916 Berlin Games in a letter to the Associated Press, echoing the sentiments that the 1916 Olympic Games may be an impractical, impossible event. Though many U.S. cities have offered to host the Games instead, the International Olympic Committee must abide by its own rules and keep the site in Berlin. Perhaps there will be simply no Games this year. Alright. Man, even cut off, they're putting up a fight. Well, we'll just let them sit there then. Airfield expansion is done. Improved oil drilling is done. Better fortifications. Is that even really necessary? Improved torpedo propulsion. Let's go ahead and get that. I mean, they are taking attrition. Something's happening. Something big. Probably something to do with the Russian Empire. Yes, there we go. The Treaty of Brest-Litovsk, due to a combination of political instability, defeats in battle, and a war weariness, we can no longer stand up to the Central Powers. A peace treaty has been drafted in Brest-Litovsk, which allows us to completely annul our Entente membership and exit the war at the cost of the free Finnish, Ukrainian, Caucasian, Baltic, and Belarusian states, as well as typical war indemnities to the victorious powers. A terrible peace, but far better than the alternative. The October Revolution is successful. The USSR is now the USSR. And that means that there is no Eastern Front anymore, and we need to help throw back the French. Redeploy to Berlin because, I mean, the French are at Berlin. I said redeploy to Berlin, please. Thank you. Alright, we now have 2 submarines. We need a new focus. Trench warfare equipment effort. We don't really need this. We already have the ability to send volunteers. Military youth. Increase our manpower. Don't think we really need that right now either. Aviation effort. Let's go for aviation effort. Alright, I think we're going to go ahead. We're going to end this episode here. So we have a rather serious problem here. Well, we're going to get on the front, and then we're going to see what's going on. Now that there's no Eastern Front, hopefully the Germans will redeploy their forces and get back to the Western Front and see if we can't push the French back. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.